You're looking for the best? Look no further. Pride Nutrition, the highest quality supplement line in the industry. Today only, use the discount code MMR30 and receive 30% off and a free shaker cup to the first 50 orders.
Hi, Sergio Oliva Jr. with Midwest West Report, and I'm here with our own Brent Swansen.
What's going on, Serge?
So we are at the 2016 Nationals. This is kind of a little bit important ordeal for me, seeing that I won the overall here last year. It means a lot that I can be back here kind of behind the scenes on the sideline, talking to people now getting ready for it. But Brent, this isn't your first rodeo.
No.
Second rodeo?
Well, this is my first Nationals to the actual Nationals. But gosh, I mean, I'm 30, I've been competing since I've been 20, and I've won some good shows, and I've placed well at national shows, but we're hoping, my whole goal is any national shows, first call outs, and let's have the judges figure the rest out, and as long as I bring my personal best, I mean, that's what we're shooting for, so.
Yeah, I definitely am not gonna waste your time with the usual questions of how do you feel, what would you like to place, you should feel like crap.
Well, I think everybody should know that this whole contest prep, I mean, I've had my diet basically like on donuts and Lucky Charms cereal, and
I mean
that's
for
how I
sure,
get in
at
shape.
least. Right, that's how it works.
Yeah.
And then you just don't drink water for the last.
Yeah, you just don't drink water, and get rid of your water, and then game day's here.
Yeah, it's take
No
your vitamins
suffering,
like Hulk Hogan said.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, at a national level show, it's a little bit harder than that, and there starts to be things that you have to deal with that aren't per se necessary with the diet. I mean, no matter what show you get ready for, you're always gonna, carb manipulation and suffering and cardio and really mostly saying no to a lot of things and a lot of life that you want to experience. Yeah. But was there something different about this show, maybe even different than getting ready for USA as that you were a couple months ago?
Yeah, I mean, this is the third show I've done. I've basically been in contest prep mode since the beginning of the year. I took a few weeks off after the USAs to help Autumn get ready for the Olympics. I didn't want to be in a brain fog. With school, I'm a school teacher, so with school being in, I wear a lot of hats. I'm a school teacher. I work for Midwest Muscle. I'm a personal trainer. I do contest trip prep for people, and I wear a lot of hats, and a lot of days I work 12-hour days. So when I wasn't having really pretty much any carbohydrates the last 3.5 weeks. And when you do that and you have to wear all the different hats that you have to wear, it's tough. I mean, it's a grind, you know what I mean? But, my whole thing is this, if I were to cheat on my diet or cheat on my training or anything like that, or if I didn't do my best, then it's not even worth coming to a national show. You might as well just make it a vacation and start partying earlier before the shows even happen.
Absolutely.
You know that, you know what I mean? So, I mean, to get anywhere in this sport, you gotta have the gas pedal down all the way. And I feel sorry for Autumn this prep because it's been hard. I've been not fun to be around, but I mean, that's life and that's real, so, but she does the same thing and I'll be there for her, and this is just what we do,
Yeah, it's definitely what I wanted to touch base on because that's not something I personally can relate to. When I compete, everyone around me has to pretty much give up their life to help me, and it's just part of the sacrifices of being a spouse or even a family member. But I can't even imagine living with someone else who also competes, even at a higher level. Yeah. And that's why, unfortunately, in this business, you could probably name on one hand how many couples have started together and stayed together that both compete in the same household. Is there any advice that you could give?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the thing is that you see so many competitors, and not to name anybody or whatever, but this is all they have. And whereas we put 100% of effort into this, we both are professionals outside of bodybuilding. We have jobs outside of bodybuilding, and this is what we like to do outside of it. But we started out dating and a dating relationship. It wasn't based on bodybuilding. We did it together. This doesn't define us. When we get done competing and we're both all done, we'll be together forever because we were best friends first. And when you have that as your basis and you put each other first, then I mean, it can work out. When you're with somebody else for the wrong reasons, or if you put all your eggs in one basket and you rely everything on this, you're just asking for a disaster, and not saying that nobody has a perfect relationship, but we're best friends, and I would do anything for her, she'd do anything for me, and we're blessed to have each other. So.
And she always gets the final last word because she's been on the Olympia stage.
Exactly, I know.
you always lose that argument.
I do.
That's my chicken breast. No, sorry, honey. I'm getting ready for the Olympia. That's my chicken breast.
Well, this is what happens. I mean, like, I literally have to go out and kill a chicken every day, so it's like fresh. Whereas, like, you know, I'm going on like Kroger and getting like day-old chicken breast because I can't afford anything else because I got to raise all these chickens for her.
You gotta have a farm just for Autumn.
Yeah, I gotta have a farm for her.
I believe it though. Well, last thing I want to touch about is not anything bodybuilding. It's really just for maybe some people that don't know. I like to call myself the biggest Cubs fan in the IFBB. Anyone like to challenge me on that? I would gladly put it up to it. But on the NPC level, if I was still in the NPC, I could not say I was the biggest fan of the NPC. I don't know if anyone's seen a Ultimate Warrior who's been lurking around Wrigley Field lately in the last 2 seasons, but it was definitely the highlight of the season for me. And it was really great, me moving all the way to California and having people talk about you.
Yeah,
and I have to tell them that, I actually do know you personally, and you are a friend of mine.
Yeah.
I almost felt like, I know him. Like,
it's just really bizarre because like going around Wrigley Field, they're like, Cub Warrior, man, and like meeting like Anthony Rizzo's family and like all these people. And then like I'll be like in the city of Chicago and they're just like, I recognize you from somewhere. Are you Cub Warrior? And even today, I swear,
great.
hand on the Bible, today me and Autumn are in the elevator going down to warm up some food. And this guy looks at me, he's just like, I know you from somewhere. I'm just like, I compete a lot or whatever. He's like, no, you were the Chicago Cubs Warrior. And I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, this is crazy. And it all happened, like, I've been doing this, for a few years around Wrigley Field. It's good for the kids, it's just good. And the whole idea came, I just felt like the Cubs needed a spark, a superhero to defeat all the curses. And we had fun with it. And a guy from Fox saw me do it, and he's like, dude, like, I gotta put you out on, national news. Like, this is great. Like, send me videos, and we're just gonna go from there. And like, I was like, okay, whatever. I think like the first video I gave him had like over 1 million views, like in a day or something. I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is nuts. Like, this is nuts. Something that was just fun, just kind of blew up overnight. And it's a positive thing. And with elections and all this other crap going on and people fighting and everything, I think the Cubs united America, Cub Warrior and the Chicago Cubs made it happen.
I agree.
And the whole state and 7 million people, the largest gathering in human history in the United States of America. So what else can you say?
Yeah, besides a religious walk in India and Iran, it's literally the biggest ever in the history of man.
Yeah.
No big deal, I mean.
Yeah.
But, hey, tomorrow or Saturday, you get this top 2 call out, you get that pro card, you're still gonna have people coming up to you and they're gonna be like, hey, I know you from somewhere. And you're like, yes, this is it. I won Nationals in 2016. They're like, no, that's not it. You're the Ultimate Warrior. I know it, so don't worry, you're always gonna be remembered as that no matter what you do.
Come check out Midwest Muscle Report for all the news in the IFBB and NPC. Brent Swansen with Sergio Oliva Jr.
You heard it first from the Ultimate Warrior and Sergio Oliva Jr. We're out.